What is up, everybody? It's CJ and I'm back with another Sims 3 speed build, and today I'm going to be building a starter home for a werewolf. So I've been playing with the Sims 4 werewolf pack for a while and I really like it. I think it's really well made and I really fell in love with the aesthetic, like the grunge kind of rundown aesthetic. So I was like, oh my gosh, let's just build like a starter home but like make it a trailer for The Sims 3. So that's what I'm doing today. Now, the hardest thing about building this in The Sims 3 is the budget, because starter homes, or I think starter homes are around like 16,500 simoleons or something like that, or around like 16,000 simoleons. So like one of the hardest things was trying to stay under that budget because things in this game are kind of expensive. So it was kind of hard, and a lot of the times when you see starter homes like EA starter homes, they are like really nice, but they tend to kind of be empty sometimes, or like in certain rooms they tend to be empty. So I didn't really want this build to be super empty, so I think I made a good use of space, and I think I chose a lot of good items that are like really useful for a starter home. So like, for example, I put an art easel because like you can use that to like, you know, build your art. You can like use that to build the painting skill, and then you can also like sell the art and make money that way. So I think I was pretty like thoughtful when it came to the items. But yeah, I am making this into like a trailer or like a little cabin. It looks very rundown and very put together. I put a lot of the tin siding on the house, and the roofing is kind of old. Side note, pay no attention to the blue roofs. That's just like a thing in my game. But yeah, this build does not use any custom content, and it doesn't use it only really uses supernatural in the base game. I really hope I didn't use anything else from any other pack, because I was trying to stay like, you know, on theme. So supernatural in the base game. If there's an item from something else, please forgive me, y'all, but usually that's what it was. I tried not to use any store content either, just because. Also, I struggled a little bit, not with the floor plan, but like with trying to choose like flooring and wallpaper. It took me a long time. It won't look like it in the video, but it took me a while to actually figure out. I think the flooring on the inside of the house was like the hardest thing to choose from, because I kept changing it a lot, and I ended up using free flooring and free wallpaper in this build because I was really trying to stay within the budget. Like, again, y'all, things are kind of expensive in this game, okay? So I was trying to stay within the budget, and I think I did an okay job. But yeah, so as you'll see in a little bit, I put like a half wall to kind of like divide the kitchen from the rest of the house. And for the kitchen, I was originally gonna put everything on a platform, but I was like, that doesn't really make sense for a trailer. Like, I don't know, it didn't really make sense for like the thing that I wanted to do, so I didn't put a platform. But I did end up putting like, you know, the stove and everything. Side note, y'all, the countertops are kind of expensive in this game too. So I think the cheapest countertops, or the cheapest ones that I have, are like the tiki ones, the store content. I didn't want to use I didn't really want to use store content, so I had to like go with the base game countertops. Those things are kind of expensive, okay? Like, it was not the vibe for me, but I had to use it because I didn't want to use store content. Also, I struggled a little bit with the placement of the kitchen because I wanted to put more countertops, but I needed money for other things. So the kitchen is going to be a little bit empty, but then again, it's a starter home. You know, you play in it when you don't have any money, or, you know, or when you just start a game. So you, like, over time you'll get more money. So like, you can definitely improve this. Like, I really want to see someone do like a remodel of this build and like put some nice stuff and like make it look better. So like, if y'all want to do it, like, feel free to do it. Like, if you want to like do it, join the Discord server and send me pictures, and I'll look at it and be like, good job. But yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much it for the kitchen. I wanted everything in here to look super run down, rusty. I used like a lot of old wood tones. And then for the table, I made the chairs mismatch on purpose, just because, I don't know, I feel like this house was put together. Again, a werewolf stays here, and I imagine like the werewolf that stays here is either like really, I feel like they're either like really like old, or they're like maybe like not quite a young adult, but like, you know, maybe like 40-ish, so like they're kind of just, you know, set in their ways a little bit. So yeah, I feel like whoever's living here is just living here and not really trying to impress anyone. But that's pretty much it for like the kitchen. As for the living room, I put, like, y'all know, my favorite base game love seat and chair. I had to put it in here, and I ended up making like the design a plaid design because, I don't know, I kind of got inspired by like cabins and stuff like that. Y'all know I love building a cabin in The Sims, okay? So I was kind of inspired by that, like that plaided like lumberjack style, so that's what I use for this. And I made like a little living room. I wanted to put a TV in here because, you know, just because it's a starter home does not mean you can't have things. So I wanted to put a TV. I really struggled a lot with the lighting in here, y'all, because lights are kind of expensive. So you'll see at one point I put like the base game light fixtures, but they were super expensive. So I done something that I don't normally ever do, which is use wall lights. Like, I don't ever really use wall lights. I have a question. Do y'all use them? in sim builds, because I know for a fact I never use them in The Sims 4, and I know I don't use them in this game. So like, rarely ever do I use wall lights, because for me they don't really cast a big enough light. Like the, you know what I'm saying, like the area surrounding it is so small, so I never use them. But yeah, like, do y'all ever use those? I don't know. But moving on to the bathroom. The bathroom is nothing really special, honestly. I just wanted to put some stuff. I was going to put a tub because I was like, oh, what if they have a dog or something, or da-da-da. And I'm like, no, CJ. The shower was cheaper, so I was like, let's just go with the shower. Of course, I recolored everything to make everything look really old and run down, rusty, grimy, and stuff like that. That was the whole aesthetic for the whole entire build. So I think I did a pretty good job with that. And then, of course, there is just a bedroom, and the bedroom just literally has a double bed because I was gonna put a single one to save money in time, but I was like, no, the room is too big. You might as well just put a double bed. Like, you never know. Maybe the werewolf that lives here might have like a mate or something in the future. Like, you never know. So I ended up putting a double bed, and I also put a crib because I was like, maybe, you know, it is a starter home, so maybe you might have a family. Like, I don't know, maybe you're doing like a werewolf legacy or something. So I ended up putting a crib. You won't see it until like way later into the video. And then I put a dresser because it is like a bedroom. And at this point I was trying to, I deleted like the other light fixtures because they were too expensive, so I'm using these wall lights, which, you know, I think it looks better this way. It kind of makes the house look really, you know, old, and you could tell it's like, you know, falling apart and stuff like that. So that's basically what I did for that. I also splurged a little bit, and I got like 2 100 simoleon rugs. I think they were like 100 simoleons a piece, but yeah, I got like 2 rugs because, you know, I was like, you know, again, the house needed something to kind of fill it in. Like, yo, it was looking kind of empty, so I ended up putting like 2 rugs down, one in the bedroom, one behind the couch, and then I put a bookshelf in the hallway because, you know, you never know, you might need a bookshelf or something. And also it was kind of cheap, so I was like, that's what we did. But anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it for the build. I built this lot in Moonlight Falls, and it's at 20 Lupin Lane. So the Cozy Retreats trailer home used to be here, but I bulldozed it to build this one. So yeah. But I think the lot is like a 20 by 20, but feel free to download this if you want to. If you want to download it, I'll leave it linked down below. Also, feel free to remodel it, change it all around. I don't really care. Just, you know, if you do and you want to, let me know. Like, send a picture in a Discord server if you want to. You could join the server and I'll be like, good job. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me on Twitch where I stream a lot more of The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching. Oh, stick around for screenshots because the screenshots, you know, you can get a better view of the house. But anyway, y'all, that's all that I have for this one, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye! Thanks for watching.